Welcome, Deeve Harris, to Colorado. Excited to have you here. Again, we have the transfer portal open. We have 5 players on their way out being announced yesterday. Again, just like I talked about, we're going to be just fine. Coach Prime, the rest of the staff, we're going to get the right guys in here, and we're going to continue to build this team into a better roster come week 1, going to Fort Worth, taking on TCU. Welcome to my channel. I'm David. I'm talking everything CU Buffs football. Coach Prime Deion Sanders, really anything to do with my alma mater, the University of Colorado. So again, smash a like. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Would love it if you joined us in our journey to 1,000 subscribers. But let's get back to the news. We have Deeve Harris coming in, and this is really helping fill a position of need for the Buffs. If you've listened to my previous videos, one thing that I've continued to harp on is that we need more depth and we need more talent at the defensive line. That's probably the most glaring group right now in which we need depth. I mean, we've brought in a lot of transfers such as Jordan Dominic, who I think is going to be our best pass rusher this year. We got Jeremiah Brown coming in. We got, Taylor Upshaw from Michigan. We brought in Leonard Payne. We got some guys returning, such as our big boy in the middle, Sammy. But overall, we need a lot more depth on this defensive line, and I think that this transfer, Deeve Harris coming in from Old Dominion University, it's a depth signing in a sense. Very excited to have him here, though. He's 6'2", 233 pounds. He originally was at Minnesota as a 3-star recruit, was there 1 year, didn't play much. I think he recorded 1 tackle and then transferred his last 2 years at Old Dominion University. Now, 5 sacks, I think, or so within his last 2 years playing. He'll have another couple years of eligibility here, which I think is really important. A couple other things that I wanted to point out was that, or one other thing that I wanted to point out was that he has a pick 6 in each of the years that he's played at Old Dominion University. So that's a big deal. You can tell that he can make plays. That's great. Now, he seemed not like a full-time player. Again, I think that this is more of a depth signing. And when you look at right now our defensive line group, I mean, we brought in a lot of transfers like I just mentioned. A lot of those guys might be gone after this year. I mean, Shane Cokes, who I love here on the defensive line, he seems like he's kind of elevating himself as one of the main leaders of the defense. He has 2 years of eligibility left, but again, I don't know if he's going to take that. A lot of these guys have NFL hopes, and the younger you can get in the NFL, the more money you can make in your career. So we'll have to see if he's there within these for the full 2 years of eligibility that he has. But again, we only brought in 1 freshman in this 2023 class. That's Tajay McCoy from Oklahoma. It's a defensive lineman, edge rusher. We are really needing to beef this up. So Deeve Harris comes in, 2 more years of eligibility, and it's going to be important to have guys like that who are in the system to where we're not turning over our entire defensive line year after year. So I would expect us to bring in hopefully some more transfers. Again, I feel like right now we really need solid depth in at this position, so happy about that. Now, I think with linebacker, that's a position group that I'm starting to feel a little bit better at with some of our transfers coming in, especially guys like Demoy Kennedy, who's coming in over the summer as well. So I want to know what you think, Buffs fans. Really happy that we're focusing on the defensive line again with Jack Bailey coming in or announcing that he's coming in last week. I feel like we're about 9 deep at the offensive line, but we're really needing more of that depth at the defensive line, like I've mentioned. So I want to know your thoughts in the comments. What are your thoughts on Deeve Harris? Again, I don't think he's at the level of somebody like Jordan Dominic or Taylor Upshaw, or I might pronounce his name wrong, Taj Austin, coming in from West Virginia. Alston, my bad. But let me know your thoughts in the comments. Let's continue to build this defense. Excited for the spring game coming up this Saturday. Let me know if you're going to be there. And Sco Buffs.